Republican Senator John McCain of Arizona, the past presidential candidate, has warned continued instability in Egypt could lead to a military or Islamist takeover. He was interviewed on Fox News by Chris Wallace Sunday.
What are the chances, Senator, that we are headed for a new Islamist coup and a new Islamist state in Egypt?
I think it could be headed that way. You could also be headed back to a military takeover if things went in the wrong direction. You could also see a scenario where there's continued chaos. I'll never forget, Chris, after I was in Egypt, I met with the young people who made the revolution in the square, and a young woman said, Senator McCain, it's not the first election we worry about, it's the second. That's what we have to worry about, a repeat of the Iranian experience in the 70s. So, look, but what should the United States of America do? They should be saying this is unacceptable. We thank Mr. Morsi for his efforts in brokering a ceasefire, which, by the way, is incredibly fragile. But this is not acceptable. This is not what the United States of American taxpayers expect, and our dollars will be directly related to the progress towards democracy, which you promised the people of Egypt when your party and you were elected president.
That was Republican Senator John McCain on Fox. Sharif.
Well, it would have been great to hear Senator McCain have this concern for democracy and human rights during President Mubarak, when Senator McCain was in office. Mubarak was in office for decades, and there wasn't a peep. So, but you know, some of what he says is true. This is a cause for concern by many groups, and it sparked outrage by many groups. I think Morsi, we have to remember, he was elected on a very, very thin mandate. He won a razor-thin margin by 51% with a coalition that was cobbled together mostly of people who were voting against his opponent, Ahmed Shafiq, who was Mubarak's last prime minister. It's coming at a very divisive time where increasing battles over the Constituent Assembly and the Constitution and the role of religion in the state. And so he was trying to, appears to be trying to take control of Egypt's transition and force through the transition to get to a constitution, to get to parliamentary elections. But it doesn't seem that he has the mandate to do it, and it's evidenced by these massive protests, and tomorrow is expected to be a very pivotal day.